Hello, investor and trader. Welcome back to another episode of Live Day Trading Recap. Today was so laggy that my order went through, but I don't see any profits or lost. So I got frustrated and I gave my broker Fidelity a call. And I'm like, hey man, what's up? So the guy said that right now there's a lot of volatility in the market and also a lot of people are trading out of stock in and out, causes the server to kind of lag. So he said just give it some time, maybe I don't know, half a day or tomorrow. Eventually the profit will show up on the statement. I'm like, okay, that's cool. As long as my transaction, I saw the transaction, it went through. I just didn't see any profits or loss. So they got me a little bit worried. So let's just get to it. So this morning I was watching SNDL just for fun. I let it record. Meanwhile, I AFK from the laptop because I just like to record these candlestick movement so that like when I go back later, I'll watch this video and that's how I kind of like study based on candle formations and decide to trade or not. Of course, support, resistance, stuff like that too. So at the beginning, oops, sorry, let me move back, adjust this. There we go. So I was trading Clorox at the beginning at 6:30. Now Clorox, I've been following Clorox for days already, like weeks, ever since the massive spike for Clorox. And then it just tanked. Every day I watch Clorox, and Clorox is tanking and tanking and tanking. Like every day it dropped like $2-3. So that's how I know today getting Clorox around 184 and a half. So that's exactly what I did. I got filled right there. Sorry, I didn't capture it on camera. I was watching other stock. But 1,000 shares market order at 84 and a half or 84.43, half dollar, and sell it to a dollar upside. So that was a quick $1,000-ish profit. I used limit because the spread was pretty wide. Volume is low, but the spread is wide, so that's kind of sucks. So partial filled, 200 shares. Meanwhile, waiting for Clorox to do his thing, I was looking at other stock. I think it was QLY something. It popped up on my scanner that it tanked massively right here. And I was watching this also in pre-market. And of course, I checked the daily, the weekly. So I placed an order at 101, but I placed a little bit too late after it bounced back up. I was waiting for this candle to move lower and then bounce back up, but it didn't happen. I want to cross just slightly below 100, but right here is where, I placed an order, a limit order, of course, because the spread is pretty wide. It's almost like a dollar wide. Of course, I didn't get filled. It popped without me. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, look how lag it is. It's still loading. Still had not filled yet at 101. I should have just got in like 101 and a half or 102 or something, but I just want to play it safe. I don't want to chase it either. So let the price come to me. But it didn't. It just took off. So that was a bummer. Meanwhile, Clorox got filled, and I have another order for Clorox pretty soon. I'm gonna cancel this order because I missed the trade. So that order is canceled. Clorox, because Clorox going back down again at the half dollar of 184. So I decided to place another order. This time I used limit, and eventually I got filled on this candle. So my sell target, I don't expect, this kind of bounce, maybe 125, 19 or 20. Meanwhile, I tried again with this order, but now I reduced my size to 500. But eventually, I just didn't get filled. Eventually, the stock just took off. So I don't know why I put the order there for. Eventually, I'll cancel it. But notice here that this first order, there's no profit. You see? That's why I was frustrated. It should be $1,000 something down here, but it didn't happen. So now I'm just waiting for Clorox to hit my price target and sell. So my second trade for Clorox. So we got filled right there. So that was another, should be 600 something dollar profit. But notice right here again, it didn't show anything. So then after that, I just looked for other opportunity, couldn't find anything else. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. I've been watching this for days. It's just tank every day for the past 2 weeks. RSI on the daily is so low. I also have a swing position on Clorox. I already started buying it around 186, 187, and I'm thinking buy more at 180. But that's my other account that I day trade and I swing trade too. So, but yeah, I think Clorox gonna bounce eventually because this thing has been took a big dive. That's that's crazy. So let's go to another trade. I traded NNOX. Here we go. So NNOX, they do some offering shares, so diluting more shares. That's why the stock tanked 8% today. I read the news, see what happened, why did it tank 8%. So I was watching the $87 level, 85, 86, of course. These levels are here because of the pre-market. And I just wait for the candle formation to the right candlestick formation. I just entered. And it happened pretty quickly, so let me pass forward a little bit. During a falling knife like this, I do not jump right in. I normally wait for the 5 minute to finish just to see it could go to the more downside. I see there's no buyer stepping in, so I'm not gonna jump in yet. Although it's getting near my price target that I wanted, around 87. Sorry, 67. So this candle right here is is popping up. So I got my interest. So I waited. I wait. I want to see is it a false or a reversal signal. So I decided to wait for this candle to finish forming to see what kind of candle it is, and it seems pretty good. This is like an inverted hammer kind of, right? Yeah, inverted hammer, small one. So I know at that point, okay, I think this is gonna bounce a little bit, but I don't expect a big bounce, maybe 50 cents or a dollar bounce, that's it. But then I need to confirm, so I'll wait for the whole 5 minute to finish. So almost there. I need a confirmation. Okay, so that is the confirmation. So I jumped in on this candle. I used limit. The spread is also pretty wide. It's more than 10 cents wide. So you can see my order pop up here pretty soon. There it goes. There's my limit order. I want to get close to 67 as much as possible. Because I know it's not going to pop a lot. Maybe a dollar or 50 cents or 75 cents. Now, if it popped without me, then too late. I missed it. I'm not going to chase. So I'm just patiently waiting. Yeah, there's a lot of patience, a lot of waiting. I'm a slow trader. That's why these are 5 minute candles. I don't go in and out very quick on a 1 minute candle. I just can't do that. Maybe for penny stock, but for blue chips, I need to wait. Be very patient. There you go. So I got filled. 1,000 shares, first initial entry. I would say half size or a third, or even a fourth, because it's only $67 stock. I never enter full size. Never do that because I got burned in the past for enter full size during my second year, third year of trading. I like nah, no more full size. I got reserved for error or reserve some cash for error. So this is the candle that it popped, I think. And notice the right here. So this is the resistance. So sold it. So that was a quick 500 ish. Now I don't know why right here it finally works, but for my Clorox trade, it has not gone through yet. You haven't noticed that. So that's pretty much what I did today. And W, I also saw W, but W was a swing trade, so on my other account. So that doesn't really count for day trading. And after that, NNOX just continued to the downside for a little bit. So let me close this. So let's just go to W. W was a swing trade, small position, only 2 shares. So I got in like somewhere right here, and I sold it right there at 300-ish. So that was a solo swing trade, small account, only $500 account, slowly building a $500 account on the side for fun. Okay, so aftermarket, I also did I didn't trade aftermarket. I did place a limit order, but it didn't get filled because it happened so fast. So I was watching net release earning. I guess investor or whatever didn't like it, Wall Street, and nothing tanking pretty fast. Unfortunately for me, I missed it. So I was watching 83.80 because the whole number, but I never reached that, and eventually it'll pop. I did place an order, but I was too late. So here is the statement that I was talking about from the website. So you can see this order for the first one went through. That's supposed to be $1,000 right there. See the price went through and everything, but it just didn't show the profit. So I got a little bit frustrated. So the first trade for Clorox should be 1060. The second trade for Clorox should be 690. And of course NNOX shows right there, and the W also shows right there. And you can see right here, right there, net at 83. But I was too late. I do not like to chase once the stock start taking off. SVMK. Let's go to here. S. I have an order, but I canceled it around the $23 level. It just wasn't popping. Look at that. So I had an order right here, but somehow it just didn't get filled. And of course, I don't expect much, maybe a 50 cents or a dollar move. That's why I bought, or I want to buy 2,000 shares to capture the 50 cents or a dollar move. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Volume is super low. There's like no, these are like, I don't know, like there's no volume right here. So I missed this opportunity also. Same thing for net. I think I just talked about earlier. Net. After I know I missed this bounce, I'm not gonna go for the second bounce or the third bounce because based on my experience, as I mentioned, the second bounce, the third bounce are highly unlikely to be happen. But tomorrow I will definitely watch this during the pre-market and maybe trade the stock tomorrow because now it's gonna be a gap down. Normally, gap down continue to the downside. Hey, but maybe there's potential to go to upside also. So this is the, let me refresh. Can I refresh? So this is the broker statement for the profit loss. So you can see right here for this month, I'm already up 10,000. See today, it still did not show yet. The Clorox, it will show these two. So I'm waiting for the 1700 to show up, or maybe tomorrow or something. Because today I'm supposed to be up like 2,200 ish, plus be 12,000 for the month. So you can see here for the year 2021, I'm already up 31,000. Let's go to the month. These are days. Let's go to the month. So last month I'm up 21,000 or 20,900, 21,000. This month supposed to be up 12,000. Most likely I'll reach 20,000 this month. That's my goal. So we'll see that gonna happen. And these are the daily, pretty consistent. I have some red days. So here's a little red days right here, 1,000. Small red day right here, 115. So I do take losses. It's just that my losses don't happen often. That's why I don't post losses. When that happens, I'll post it. But I don't really have much loss. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have losses. I do have losses. You can see it right here, right? I took 2K here. This is back in last month. Took 1K here. But most of it, I like to stay consistent. Very conservative when I trade. I don't trade aggressive. In fact, I trade like a chicken. Once the stock started taking off, up too late, I missed it. So, yep, that was for today. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully tomorrow doesn't lag, man. It sucks when there's lag. You get really frustrated. Bye.